Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, your home for all things tennis. Today, we're diving into something pretty interesting. Remember when Aryna Sabalenka lost to Leylah Fernandez at the 2021 US Open? Well, what Sabalenka said afterward, which some people thought was just frustration talking, actually looks really smart now. Let's break down why her comments might have been more insightful than anyone realized. So let's rewind to the 2021 US Open. It's one of the wildest tournaments we've seen in years. We had a final that no one expected. Emma Raducanu versus Leylah Fernandez, two teenagers, two underdogs, and one incredible story. Raducanu, as we all know, went on to win the title. But since then, she's struggled with injuries and consistency. Fernandez, just 19 at the time, also hasn't quite recaptured that same magic, though. She's been showing signs of life lately, with wins at the Japan Women's Open and a strong showing against Coco Gauff at the China Open. Still, for most fans, that fairy tale run in New York remains her career highlight, and a big part of that run, her semifinal win over Aryna Sabalenka. Back in 2021, Sabalenka came into that semifinal as the No. 2 seed, and honestly, she looked destined for the final. A lot of the other top seeds had already crashed out. People were already penciling her in for Sunday's match. But Fernandez had other ideas. She completely disrupted Sabalenka's rhythm, stayed fearless on the baseline, and pulled off one of the biggest upsets of the tournament. After the match, Sabalenka was clearly disappointed, but instead of making excuses, she gave a really honest assessment of Fernandez's game. And now, it sounds pretty prophetic. Here's what Sabalenka said about Fernandez back then. In these 2 weeks, everything is working for her. She's got nothing to lose. The crowd's behind her. She's staying aggressive, hitting crazy shots, and everything's going in. She added that Fernandez was taking the ball early, making her move all over the court, and feeding off the crowd's energy. But here's the key part, Sabalenka also said. The question is, when you start to understand what's going on and where you are, how good can you deal with all these expectations and all this pressure? For now, she's playing like a top 10 player. We'll see how good she will be in the future. At the time, that sounded a bit harsh. But looking back, it was spot on. Because let's be honest, handling success in tennis is tough. Raducanu and Fernandez both became overnight sensations, but sustaining that momentum, that's a different challenge entirely. Since that magical US Open run, Fernandez has struggled to break back into the top tier. She's had flashes, 5 career titles now and finishing 2025 strong, but still hasn't cracked that consistent top 10 level that Sabalenka talked about. But here's the thing. Fernandez is only 23. She's got plenty of time to grow, refine her game, and prove Sabalenka wrong about not handling the pressure long term. The next year or two could be huge for Leylah. She's rebuilding confidence. Her fitness looks great, and her game seems sharper than it's been in years. If she can channel that same fearless energy from 2021, but combine it with the experience she's gained since theirs, no reason she can't climb back into the WTAS elite. And if that happens, Sabalenka's words might not just look smart, they'll look inspired. So what do you think, was Sabalenka being brutally honest or just realistic back in 2021? And do you believe Leylah Fernandez can finally live up to her early potential and break into the top 10? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and hey, if you love these deep dives into tennis stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on the court.